ॐ एकदन्ताय विद्महे वक्रतुण्डाय धीमहि तन्नो दन्तिः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ भद्रं कर्णेभिः शृणुयाम देवाः भद्रं पश्येमाक्षभिर्यजत्राः स्थिरैरङ्गैः स्तुष्टुवागुंसस्तनोभिः व्यशेम देवहितं यदायुः। स्वस्ति न इन्द्रो वृद्धश्रवाः स्वस्ति नः पूषा विश्ववेदाः स्वस्ति नस्तार्क्ष्यो अरिष्टनेमिः स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्दधातु। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। हरिः ॐ या देवी स्तूयते नित्यं विबुधैर्वेदपारगैः सा मे वसतु जिह्वाग्रे ब्रह्मरूपा सरस्वती। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिनि व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। निरञ्जनं नित्यमनन्तरूपं भक्तानुकम्पात्सुदविग्रहं वै ईशावतारं परमेशमीड्यं तं रामकृष्णं शिरसा नमामि। यथाग्नेर्दाहिका शक्तिः रामकृष्णे स्थिता हिया सर्वविद्यास्वरूपान्तां शारदां प्रणमाम्यहम्। विवेकजानन्दनिमग्नचित्तं विवेकदानैकविनोदशीलं विवेकभासा कमनीयकान्तिं विवेकिनं तम् अहं नमामि। सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। अशरीरता हि मोक्षः ब्रह्मभावः हि मोक्षः। Moksha is defined in the Upanishad as ashariratvam, being bodiless is called moksha. Ashariram vavasantam na priya priye sprushataha is the Shastra Vakyam. So, how can a person be bodiless while living? How can a person be a muktaha as a jivaha? How is it possible? Is the question. Shastra says that is your real nature. Any other definition of moksha cannot be accepted as moksha. We saw in the previous classes. There are varieties of definitions of moksha given by other religions and the philosophers in our own Sanatana Dharma. So they accept that shariratvam as bandhanam, and they say that this bandhanam is a reality, and then they tell that you have to get rid of this bandhanam through a sadhana. As a result of your sadhana, you will get that moksha. But Advaita Vedanta Guru Parampara doesn't accept this proposal at all. If shariratvam is a fact about myself, I can never be ashariraha. Because shariram is martyam. How can a martya vastu can be amrutaha? Na bhavati amrutam martyam. Na martyam amrutam tatha. Prakriter anyata bhavaha katanchit na bhavishyati. If something is its own nature, it cannot be changed. That which is eternal and which is intrinsic with that is called nature. If bandhatvam If Shariratvam is my nature, I can never be a Mukta Purushaha. Then there is only one possibility is there. I should be a Nitya Muktaha, but may not be aware of that Nitya Muktatva. I should be a Nitya Ashariraha, but I am not be able to recognize my Asharirat. So confusion is the cause, not the condition. It should be understood. There are two types of poverty. One is conditional poverty, another is confusional poverty. The person who is actually poor is conditionally poor. But the person who is already rich, like a corrupt politician, but still he considers himself poor, and more he begs. Begs as an authority. What is the work he does? Begging. How he does? With authority. So it is confusional poverty. He has confused himself that there is no enough resources, enough richness with him. Similarly, human mind confuses itself. What is the confusion here? That which is not me is taken as me. That's all. Simple confusion. Ahamidam mameti naisargikaha lokam vyavaharaha. That which is not me is taken as me. Then other things follow. What is not me? Taken as me. Body is not me. Mind is not me. So that is taken as me. Then the question comes, all other philosophers and philosophies are wrong. Only Advaita Vedanta is right. Bhagavan Shankaracharya says, yes. Because it is Pramana Janyam. It is Pramana Janyam. You bring proof for that. Whatever you say, it should stand the scrutiny of the Shastram. It should stand the scrutiny of Yukti and Anubhava Pramana. Shastram, Yukti and Anubhava. All the three Pramanams should attest the idea. Then only it is accepted as true. What is the idea the other philosophers say? We have discussed in the previous classes. But all of them consider moksha as a future affair. This one idea you keep about others. The difference between the Advaitic moksha and other mokshas, only one difference you keep in mind. Simple it is. All of them consider it as a future affair. That's all. It is going to be happening. It is a future happening. It is going to happen because you do sadhana for that, you will get it. That is their stand. Shankaracharya says, if anything is received, that cannot be moksha. Simple. Because what is going to come in future is not available now. Therefore, it will be anityam. It will be karma phalam. Those who work for it, they alone get it. That is the statement of the all other philosophers. Only Advaita Acharya stands with all confidence and cheerfulness and compassion that you are already mukta. Any time you want to recognize it, you are free. That's all. You are free here and now. You can never be in bondage at any time by anyone. You want to recognize it, you recognize it. If you want to postpone it, you postpone it. So the ball is in our court. According to Advaita Acharya, the ball is in our court. And all other Acharyas say, ball is not your court. You cannot decide whether you want to be a muktaha or baddhaha. Something is there. Either your prarabdha, your sanchita, your agami, or Ishvara, or God in other religions. Ishvara and God is not same. God, what they mean is completely different from the Ishvara, what we mean. So they have the right to keep their opinion. Everyone has the right to keep their opinion. Shankaracharya says everyone has the right to keep their opinion. But are you happy? That's all question. Are you happy? Are you free? Are you fearless with that opinion? No, no, your opinion may be make me fearless or happy, but will it stand? Shankaracharya says this alone will stand. Because it is not depend upon your condition. It is not depend upon your physical condition. It is not going to depend upon your mental condition. It is your nature. Like heat is the nature of the fire. Nobody can remove it. Once the heat is removed from the fire, that cannot be called as fire. Similarly, if muktatvam, nitya muktatvam is removed from you, there is no existence for you at all. That's all. There is no prapancha at all. Because the prapancha cannot prove its existence without you. Na tatra suryaha bhati, na chandra tarakam, nema vidyuto bhantihi, kutoyam agnihi, tameva bhantam anubhati sarva. Without you, no one can prove their existence, whether it is Devata or Panchabhutas or inert beings or other living. It is you, the center of the entire Prapancha. If you are not a Nitya Muktaha, Prapancha cannot have Mukti at all. What an assertion it is. Tremendous assertion which is full of Pramanatvam and which cannot be refuted by any other philosophers. They escape these ideas and try to explain their ideas. Bhagavan Shankaracharya says, no problem. I don't deny your ideas. Only thing is, I cannot accept it as moksha. That's all. If you are happy with those ideas, no problem. If you are happy with the idea of moksha going to somewhere else, no problem. You are postponing it. That's all. After going there also, muktatvam will be what? In the form of knowledge only. Bhagavan Narayana will teach you, Bhagavan Shiva will teach you, or Brihaspati in Indraloka will teach you, or Narada Bhagavan may teach you, or Sanakadi Rishis they teach you, Sapta Rishis, anywhere teachers group is there, you have to learn. As long as you don't learn, there is no possibility of moksha at all. What should I learn? Next question. That you are not body, you don't have any body. What is the learning? You are not body, you don't have body. What a guts this Advaita Acharya can have to assert it. Keeping bulky wala body, you say that I don't have body. Yes, you don't have body. So any other idea about moksha will be a hearsay, a misnomer. Like one shloka I told you, na? Here goes a son of barren woman having taken bath in mirage water, decorating himself with Akasha Pushpam space flowers, holding the Dhanush made up of rabbit horn. So all other ideas are like this only. It is not possible. Karma phala rupa mokshaha na bhavati taratamyatvat praptatvat bhavyatvat sharira upadana purvakatvat sukha dukkha rupatvat. Like that, so many reasons he reels out. In short, karma phalam cannot be the mukti. Simple. If karma phalam is mukti, the mukti will be anitya mukti. Because it is karma phalam. Falgutaya kshiyate iti phalam. That which is going to be taken away or rotten away or disappear is called phalam. Result means what? That is going to be end. So anitya moksha nobody wants. Because we already have anitya moksha. Whenever we are happy, we are having anitya moksha. Whenever we sleep, in deep sleep, we have anitya moksha. Whenever we are in meditation or samadhi without any worldly thought, we are in Anitya Moksha. Anitya Moksha is there daily for us. So if at all you want Nitya Moksham, that Nitya Moksham will be what? In the form of Ashariratva. Because it is your nature. You are bodiless entity. You cannot associate with body. So what is the pramana for that? That I am bodiless. Upanishad only. Ashariraham sharireshu anavaste svavastitam mahantam vibhumatmanam matva dhiro na shochati. Kathopanishad. Yamadharmaraja says, Sharireshu ashariragam. You are ashariraha. In spite of living inside the body according to your opinion. What you say? I am Atma living inside the body. This is the opinion of all the devotees. I am Jivatma. I have to attain Paramatma. Now I am bound by the Shariram. Yamadharmaraja says, all children's story, my dear, to bring you to the Lord, to bring you to the Sanmarga, Dharma Marga, Bhakti Marga, these are all told. Before that, what opinion you had? I am body. That was the opinion for a person who doesn't have Shastra Pramanam. Okay? As a Prakrita Manusha, everyone has the idea that I am body, that's all. So initially, Shastra comes and says, you are not body, you are living inside the body. First level teaching. You are inside the body. Oh, I am inside the body. Who put me inside the body? Ishvara put you. Like that, Ishvara also is brought. Once Ishvara comes, then what should I do to get out of it? It is like jail. These are all theological discussions, okay, to take you from body to indweller of the body. Understood? Antaryami, Brahmanam, it is called. That's okay, it's stage of the teaching. But what is the fact about you? You are Nitya Ashariraha. Nobody can put you inside the body. But you can manifest inside the body, but you cannot be jailed inside the body. It is like bringing the Surya is possible or not in your mirror. Bringing the Surya is possible in your mirror or not. It is very much possible. But can you jail the Surya in your mirror? No. Understood? So, Mahantam, therefore you cannot put him inside the body. It is Mahantam. Vibhum, Sarvagatam. Vibhum means what? Sarvagatam. Where to put him? So, generally, initial days, what we learn from the Upanishad, there is Annamaya Atma, inside that Pranamaya Atma, inside that Manomaya Atma, you have to cross all the 5 stages of Atma, then you have to reach final real Atma. Etam Annamayamatmanam upasankramya, Etam Pranamayamaatmanam upasankramya, Etam Manomayamatmanam upasankramya, Etam Vijnanamayamaatmanam upasankramya, Etam Anandamayamatmanam upasankramya. So upasankramya you have to cross. Like you have to cross 5 mountains because we are lovers of stories always. So therefore Upanishad takes that weakness of the human mind and starts telling the story. You have to cross this mountain called a big body. Then another one, Pranamaya Atma mountain, like that. So we imagine where you are now, I am 3rd level. You are trying to cross Manomaya Atma because Ahankari Manas is very difficult to cross, Swamiji. Every time I get anger, I get confusion, very difficult. Somehow I managed to cross first and second one. Now I don't have body idea at all. I don't have anything what you call seeking for sensory pleasures. But now I am caught in Mano. They are all teaching methods. So you are Nitya Shariraha. You are Divyaha, Hyamurtaha, Purushaha, Saha, Bhakya, Bhyantaro, Kyajaha, Apranaha, Kyamanaha, Shubhraha, Ki Aksharat, Paratah, Paraha. Not only you are not Annamaya Atma, you are not Pranamaya Atma also. Apranaha, Amanaha, you are not Manomaya Atma also. Shubhraha, you don't have ignorance also. See, what a wonderful revelation. Just we should have the Shraddha. Are, enough over. What my mummy says is final. Which mummy? Not the mummy who gave this body. Shastra mummy. What my Gurudev says is the final over. That is the truth. That's what Bhagavan says in Gita. Shraddhavan labhate jnanam. All the arguments given by these dualists and other philosophers try to establish their idea for what? That you are a bandhapurta. What nonsense it is. Every philosophy or religion should make a person to feel cheerful, happy. Not because of mukhastuti, but revealing his real nature. So therefore, Shastra says nobody can put you under bondage if you have the meaning of the word I as Atma. All other discussions will be what? With the meaning of the word I as body. This is simple matter it is. Romba simple is it. Years together we are talking, hours together we are meditating, Janmas together we are trying, but still the simple changeover. I is equal to body to I is equal to Atma, consciousness. Simple. Atma means what? Consciousness. It doesn't happen. Then we'll ask us, why it doesn't happen, Swamiji? Then other philosophy, it is called Mahamaya. They will bring one Mahamaya. If I tell, because you don't like, therefore it doesn't happen. If I say, you don't agree. If you ask, why this change of meaning, I is equal to body to I is equal to consciousness doesn't happen if you ask, the other Acharya says, it is up to you. You don't like it. In spite of telling I like it, you don't actually like it. You want to enjoy the objects around you through this body. Therefore, only you want to stuck on the body. Either this physical body or emotional body or Devata body. Any body you want to stuck for what purpose? For eating purpose. That's all. You don't want to stop eating. When I say, people are not ready to accept. So hot she is. Swami is so hot. And that's a fact. So sophisticatedly it should be told, Mahamaya is there. So she is holding you and she is not allowing you to give up that idea that I am in bondage, I am Shariram. So Indra Devata is there. All Devatas want to keep you as a slave. Oh, maybe there. See, human mind is happy when the problem is put outside the individual. If anybody says, you are the problem, we don't accept it. But actually that is the truth. And you are the solution, when Acharya say, that also we don't accept. But that is the actual truth. That's what Gaudapada Acharya says, Vaisharatyam tu vainasti vede vicharatam sata. Purity of mind is missing. What to do? Vaisharatyam means vairagyam nasti. That's all simple. Vaisharatyam tu vainasti vede vicharatam sata. Veda nimna prathak vada tasmad kripanas prata. What a beautiful statement is. Vairagyam is missing in that mind. Therefore, they want to establish their ideas, keeping varieties of Bhogavasana. Not only grass eating. People are interested in subtle eating also. And subtle eating alone is never ending one. Therefore, many people like that. Understood? All the music and visions we have in TV and other things, it's all subtle eating. No end. The fellow goes on, sees TV and mobile phone for 5 hours, 6 hours, 7 hours also. There is a game, video game. If it is actual game, the fellow cannot play more than 40 minutes or 50 minutes, correct? But this video game one is there. Go on. When I travel in the train, I could see people are enamored by that because subtle pleasure, mental pleasure. So that is replicated in Surga. There is no gross pleasure at all. It's all very subtle and long also. No interval also, like that. Then still subtle. Vaikunta, Shivaloka. What is there? Sense pleasure are not there. Happiness born out of fulfillment of my wish. What is your wish? I want to massage Bhagavan. I want to fan Bhagavan. Because years together this fellow meditated on that. And I am recognized as Nitya Suri. These are all pressures. So Gaudapadacharya says, all right, we keep it. Because of that alone, when you come across problem, then you leave that also. Beginning with balloon, ending with Vaikunta Prapti. So, that is why the quality of the mind is required to get this shock, because it's a big shock, really big shock. Those who are into it, they understand how much difficult it is to accept. That is why all the acharyas are compassionate enough. 1,000 times they tell same thing. Even if you come 1,000 janmas, then also they will tell same. So, bodilessness is the reality of an individual by Shastram. Ashariram sharireshu anavasteshu avasthitam mahantam vivumatmanam atva. If you know, na shochati dhiraha. Divyaha hyamurta purushaha sa bhakyabhyantaraha kyajaha apranaha hyamanaha shubraha hi aksharat paratah paraha. Yettad adresham agrahim agotram avarnam achakshusrotram tadapani padam nityam vibhum sarvagatam sukshmam yad bhutayonim paripashyanti dhira sa paryagat shukram akayam avranam asna viragam shuddham apapa viddham. These are all the Upanishad Vakya Pramanam for the assertion of the Advaita Veda Parampara. Therefore, Atma is Shariratraya Rahitaha Nitya Shariraha. We are now going to end the entire teaching of the Vedanta. Therefore, only we are going towards the climax. What is the climax? The climax is all the teachings told here before is to prepare your mind. The reality is what? You never had any bondage. As long as you consider yourself in bondage, try to prepare yourself and gain this knowledge that you are Nitya Acharya. Okay, Swami. This questioning mind, the okay, Swami is there, na? Very funny mind it is. Okay, Swami. I am Nitya Acharya. Okay. As you say, because Pramanam is there. Shastram, because to talk about Atma, Shastram is the only Pramanam. To talk about Atma, no one can talk about Atma without Shastra Pramanam. So when Shastra very clearly says in many places, na jayate, mriyate va, katachit, like that when it says, okay, Shastram is the Pramanam. Okay, I accept. I the Atma, Nitya Shariraha. Am I transacting with the body or not? Please tell that. I am not body. Okay, no problem. Am I transacting with the body or not? Naturally, Shastra tells, yes, you are transacting with the body. You are transacting with the body. With one particular body, you are transacting as I. With other particular bodies, you are transacting with mind. One particular body is taken as I. Other connected bodies, few bodies only, as mine. My child, my wife, that my is there. Whichever body is added with my and whichever body added with I, you are transacting. And now and then you are transacting with other bodies also. Neighbor, relative, like that, other bodies. But the my is not there. Yaro, when somebody comes, anybody asks from our house, Yaru, who is that? Yaro theriyala. Edo porar, Swami and the Bakam porar. The Swami body is not connected with you. Now, the student asks, so I am not body, I am not inside the body, but I am transacting with the body. Will I not be affected by the properties and deficiencies of body or not? This is the question. For your understanding, the student says, I am not car. I am not car. I am driving the car or not? Yes, you are driving the car. Okay. Will the defect in the car affect me or not? What will be the answer? Everyone will, certainly it will affect you. If it has brake problem, you will go in the only. So Shariram is the vehicle you told. Shariram is transacting with the Ashariri Aham. Aham Ashariraha, but I am transacting with Shariram. The defects of the Shariram affect me or not? Is the question. The general answer will be what? Certainly it will affect. But Shastra says it will not affect. Another bomb is it. Advaitic bomb. The Shastra says, even though you transact with one body as I, and other few bodies as mine, and all other bodies as idam, three categories. I, mine, idam. Even though you transact with all those things, you are not affected by the transaction because asangaha ayam purushaha. Upanishad. Asangaha nahi sajjate. Asango hi ayam purushaha. Because body is vyavaharika satyam, you are paramarthika satyam. Therefore, there is no connection in spite of transaction. Generally, we think that without connection, there is no transaction. Without transaction, there is no connection. Correct? Huh? Without transaction, you don't connect with anyone. Without connection, you don't transact. But here Shastra says, in spite of connection, there is no possibility of transaction. In spite of transaction, there is no possibility of connection. Na Swami, if you confuse like this, very simple it is. Dream world and the dreamer, you take it. Do you transact or not? But do you have connection with that person, dream world person? No. Because that is one level of reality, you are at another level of reality. That is Pradibhasika Satyam, running dreamer, Paramasukhananda, running dreamer Paramasukhananda is Pradibhasika Satyam. Lying down Paramasukhananda is Vyavaharika Satyam. The sleeping, lying down Paramasukhananda doesn't have any connection in spite of transaction. Asangaha nahi sajjate. Asangaha means no connection. Nahi sajjate means not affected by any transaction. Because both are not in same level of reality. One is Pradibhasika Satyam, another is Vyavaharika Satyam. If it is a dream, waker example. In reality, the body is Vyavaharika Satyam, the Atma is Paramarthika Satyam. Therefore, I can never be affected by any impurity. Now you see, Shastra never touches the problem and accepts all the problem you mention in the creation, it accepts. And it says, you don't have a problem. Your body certainly has problem. Your mind has problem. And then also, Swami, you tell, na? Because you consider it your, I say yours. That's all. This one body you consider as yours, na? Therefore, I address your body, your mind, your, like that. If you don't have that idea, so I did not address your body at all. Body has problem. Minds have problem. Whether it is yours or others. You don't have problem. You are Atma. Now understood? The idea which is given for the word I is something very specific and special, cannot be given by any other religion and Praman. That is why this Vedanta Shastra is very unique. It is a blessing for us to hear these ideas at least. The I, first person singular, is simply removed from this problematic group. Shastra says, if you have Sukshmaya, Sukshmadarshibihi, if you have that visibility, you will hold the knot which connects the I and other problems. There you will give a simple cut, that's all. You will not solve the problem at all. You will come away with the conviction, I don't have a problem. Let the problem exist with the world. In that world, the Shariram also is. This is the fact which we cannot accept. When we say the Shariram also belongs to the world, problematic world, we are not able to accept because of lack of Vairagya. That is why this teaching becomes difficult to understand. Actually, it is not difficult to understand. Very simple. I, the conscious entity, cannot be associated with anything like space. In spite of association, no association. In spite of connection, no transaction. In spite of transaction, no connection. All transactions happen in space. Is there any connection? Please tell. Everyone is connected with space. Is there any transaction in space? Please tell. Neither connection is there, nor transaction is there, but it appears as though both are there. Correct? Similarly, the the consciousness doesn't have any connection in reality, but it is connected with all. And it cannot do any transaction, because for any transaction, it should be an alpa vastu. A limited entity alone can do transaction. Transaction means what? Movement. Movement means what? Alpa vastu alone can be doing something. Akhanda vastu cannot do any action. So neither it has connection nor it has transaction. Therefore, there is no possibility of being affected by connection or transaction. So Bhagavan says, everyone can address me. Pita Hamasya Jagataha Mata Dhata Pita Mahaha. He says, na, you can call me, you can worship me, you can love me as Pita and Mata. Then immediately you will tell. Taturvarnyam maya srishtam gunakarma vibhagataha tasya kartaram apimam vidhi akartaram avyayam matta parataram nanyate kinchidasti dhananjaya. I don't have anything second entity. ஏப்பா இப்பதான் சொன்னீங்க நீங்க தான் அப்பா அம்மான்னு சொன்னீங்க, நாங்க ஏதோ உள்ள பக்கத்துல வந்தா என்ன தவிர நீங்க யாரும் இல்லைன்னு எங்க திருப்தி அனுப்பிச்சிட்டீங்களே. What you say? Just now you told you are the father and mother of the universe. With that idea, when I enter your premises asking for something, they are also asking for something only. Always asking, beggarly mind, what we will do? So when I enter, what do you say? Matta paradaram nanyate. Who are you? Ask. What a funny thing. Bhagavan says, yes, to bring you to my place, I told Pitahamasya Jagataha. Then, when I ask who are you, that also for your benefit only, to make you to understand that you are not different from me. Who are you? What you will tell? What you will tell? Bhagavan, I am your devotee. I am your child. That's what you told. Yes. Come, sit next to me. I'll teach you. What is the meaning of devotee? What is the meaning of you? What is the meaning of child? What is the meaning of father? Understood now? The final statement is what? You are asangaha, other than you, nothing is there, second entity, there is no bondage, there is no moksha, because there is no charira. Charira is there for experience, but it is not there for reality, please understand. Mind is there for experience, it is not for reality. Dream shariram, dream experience. It is there for experience, but not in reality. You accept it. Same thing only now also, this Jagrat Shariram also is available for experience, but not in reality. As per science also, it is not a reality. And it is a bag of 37 trillion cells. This much you keep in mind, minimum thing. Now, overall, I am not a single person as body. I am a group of 37 lakh crore people. One idea will dissuade you to feed anything in your mouth unnecessarily. This one idea. So, whom to give? 37 lakh crore people. 37 lakh crore. 12 zeros. 37 you have to put, then 12 zeros you have to put. So, when you start giving, distributing, when you see much crowd, what will do? Ayyo, patadu pola irukke. Not enough. So, not to distribute at all. Take away. Like that, if you start bringing here, whom to feed? Which fellow I should feed? Not necessary. Picture. This is called Vairagya. People, anything they put it in the mouth, na, it is childish. Anything they receive, na, it is all childish. Why should I receive? I don't need. Whoever needs, he gives. That is called Vairagya. If at all you give, I will not use it. Okay, whatever you give, I accept. Not for my sake, for others. Better is not to accept. Better is not to accept. But you are in a society, you belong to a community, your body is kept there. Okay, you accept. And or to others to whom it is deserved. Like that, Ashariratvam has to be practiced in our life. This is what called as practical Vedanta by Swami Vivekananda. Vedanta cannot be practiced, but certain values can be practiced based on the Vedanta principle. What is Vedanta? Tattvamasi is Vedanta. Ashariraha is Vedanta. Your bodiless is the Vedanta. That cannot be practiced. But because of this understanding, you will not pamper your body, this particular body, because you are bodiless. You will feed other body. Shivajnane Jiva Seva. That Shiva is I am. I am not in this body only. I am inside that body also. Atma aupamyena sarvatra samam pashyati yo Arjuna. Sukham va yadi va dukkham sayogi paramo mataha, Bhagavan says. The one of the sign of this jnanam is what? He will consider every body as his body. Everybody as himself. As he feels the pain and pleasure, if it happens in his body, so he will have that compassion when others feel the pain and pleasure. So therefore, Ashariratvam, Atma is Nitya Ashariraha, because it is Paramarthika Satyam. Shariram is Nitya Shariraha, it is Vyavahari. So there is no connection between Satyam and Mithya. What is Mithya? Vyavaharika Satya Shariram is Mithya. Therefore, there is no connection. Both can exist together. Both can appear as though transacting and connecting with each other. But in reality, there is no connection, there is no transaction. In the presence of Satya Atma, everything happens in Mithya Jagat. In the presence of the space, everything happens. Correct? Everything happens in space only. So space is the witness, you can say. For example, I am telling. Space is jadam, so it cannot be witnessed. For example, space, in the presence of space, every action happens in the world. So space is not connected with the forgery action. Space is not connected with the puja action. Nobody is going to reward the space. Nobody is going to punish the space for forgery action. Nobody is going to reward the space for puja action. Nobody is going to punish the space for puja action. Similarly, here also. So, Atma is Paramarthika Satyam, Shariram is Vyaharika Satyam, therefore Mithya. Mithya cannot affect the Satyam. Then what it is? Vacharamban. Vikaraha Vacharam. One more word you added, that's all. For the same clay, you added the word pot. And say, pot is Satyam. How to get rid of this pot? I am small pot, I am big pot, I am going to be broken. All these ideas are for what? It is about clay. But you say, no, it is about pot. Where is the pot? There is no pot. So, which Shariram? Where is the Shariram? If you ask the Jnani, how much of problem you are going through? Bhagavan Sri Ram Krishna was asked by one devotee, Gurudev, you are having cancer, can I remove that pain? Guru Maharaj also initially, Mama, really it's very painful like that. When the devotee who has that siddhi approached him to remove that pain because of his siddhi, Guru Maharaj told, stop. Mother has given this to this body in order to teach the humanity. What is the teaching? In spite of being transacting with the cancered, throated body, still you can speak 20 hours. Huh? Guru Maharaj used to speak in that condition 20 hours. How it is possible? Repair on vandi ஓட்டினே போன மாதிரி அது. The breakdown vehicle somehow managed to take it like that, na? Like that. So Guru Maharaj managed. See how much objectivity must be there in Guru Maharaj's mind about this body, torn body. It is a torn body, completely torn away. But still, up to the end, it was used for the Loka Sangraha. Similarly, Swami Vivekananda's body also. Similarly, Sri Shankaracharya's body also. World gains benefit because of his idea, because of his conviction that I am not body. Who gets benefit? Not this person. World gets it. Why he doesn't get benefit? Because he doesn't need it. Mayeva sakalam jato. Mayi sarvam pratishtitam. So it's all mind-boggling ideas for a normal mind. But that is why the training has to be given to this mind slowly. Therefore, Shariram Mithya, Mithya Shariram can never affect the Satya Atma. Therefore, I am Ashariraha has to be recognized. Nothing need to be done. I am Ashariraha has to be recognized and has to be owned up. Now the question comes. The student asks, okay Swami, I am Atma, I am Asangaha, I am Ashariraha, I don't have any connection and transaction. Connection is one thing, transaction is another. Okay. Neither I have connection nor I have transaction. Then how you justify the Jivan Mukti concept in your system? How you justify the Jivan Mukti? What is the meaning of Jivan Mukti? He is Jiva, still he is Muktaha. How you justify? If he is a Nitya Muktaha, why you tell after gaining Atma Jnanam he becomes Jivan Muktaha? Logical question, na? Shankaracharya will tell, very illogical question it is. Arey, you consider as Jivaha, therefore, to explain to you, I say, after gaining this knowledge, you become Jivan Muktaha. If you know that you are Nitya Muktaha, you will not use that word at all as Jivan Muktaha. Understood? So, Nitya Muktatvam is not a thing to be gained. It is your nature. Since you consider you as Jivaha, before knowing this nature of yourself, in Ajnana Avasthaya, and when it is recognized and wound up, that happens, the transformation happens in Atma or in mind. Jiva to Jivan Muktaha transformation happens. Where? In mind only. I am Jivaha, you told. Afterward, I am Jivan Muktaha, you will tell. That's all. Actually, no Jivan Mukta says, I am Jivan Muktaha. You know, others only say he is Jivan Muktaha. So actually, Jivan Mukta doesn't have any opinion about himself. That is the problem. And he can add himself with every opinion. Like space only. You want to know the condition of Jivan Mukta is like a space. That's all. Simple. It is there with all. It is not there with anyone. It is there for all. It is not for anyone. It is there in all transaction, but it is not corrupted by any transaction. Similarly, this Jivan Mukta. Because our eyes see a person as body only, na. Therefore, only we give certain ideas on him, even though he doesn't have that idea. We give our judgment and we tell that judgment to him also. It is very normal. Suppose you go to a girl and tell, you are very beautiful. Huh? The child will tell, Acha, Swamiji? Like that. Beauty is your concept. Therefore, he gave the judgment about that child. Then you go and tell to that child also. So 100 people if they tell, then I am beautiful is the established idea. If anybody says you are not beautiful, then cry comes. This is our problem. If the child is intelligent, what do you mean by beauty, Swamiji? If it asks, the Swami is gone. When a Swami says to a child, you are very beautiful, Amma, like that, if the child asks, what do you mean by beauty? What do you mean by you are? If the child asks, the Swami has to do Amma Saraswati, Mahadevi, Pranam, because Ambal has come. But no child generally asks. The child accepts. Similarly, we also accepted so many opinions about ourselves, and in that opinion, Jivatvam is one more opinion. Therefore, when the Jnani gained the knowledge to differentiate him from the other groups of people, he is given a title called Jivan Muktaha. Actually, there is nothing called Jivan Muktaha because he is Nitya Muktaha. Now you tell, is there any validity for the word Mukti? Is there any validity? No validity. That is why Gaudapadacharya, with all confidence, he says, Na nirodho na chotpattihi, na baddhaha, na cha sadakaha, na mumukshuhu, na vai muktaha, iti esha paramarthata. In reality. Then again another one more question. I will answer this also and end up the dialogue. If Atma is Nitya Ashariri, if Atma is Nitya Muktaha, and it is transacting with Shariram also, in spite of transaction with Shariram, it is not affected by the Sharira's deficiencies. Then how you account for a knowledge that I am body given by Pratyaksha Pramanam? Pratyaksha Pramanam says that I am body. Not only my Pratyaksha Pramanam, everybody's Pratyaksha Pramanam says, I am body. That is, with that idea only they are transacting with me. When they ask me, who are you? If I tell, I am Nitya Atma, Nitya Ashariri, Akandaha, Shariratraya Rahitaha, Panchakosha Vilakshanaha, Chaitanya Swarupaha, if I tell, they will put me in mental hospital. So, if Atma is Nitya Ashariri, And Shariratvam is a mithya one, an experience only. How you account for Aham Shariram Jnanam, which is revealed by Pratyaksha Praman. Shankaracharya says, this I already dealt. What you dealt? Pratyaksha Pramanam can never say anything about you. It can reveal this is body. It cannot say you are body. Please understand. This is body only it can say. Because Pratyaksha Pramana means what? Pancha Indriya. Pancha Indriyas can reveal only 5 things. Shabda, Sparsha, Rupa, Rasa, Gandha, Atmakam, Jagat. It can reveal only Jagat. It cannot talk about you at all. This is body, it can say. This body is stout. This body is male. This body is born. This body is getting old. This much only Pratyaksha can say. But I am body, you have taken it. Confusion. It is not Pratyaksha Pramana. Because once it is established as Pratyaksha Pramana Jnanam, Shastram cannot contradict it. Pratyaksha Pramana says, this is hot fire. No Shastram can make it as cold fire. Understood? If Shastra says fire is cold, Shastram becomes a lying entity. Understood? So one Pramana cannot contradict another Pramanam because each has its own field of working. Basics we have to see. So one cannot interfere with another. Like eyes cannot interfere with ears, ears cannot interfere with tongue. Similarly, Pratyaksham cannot interfere with Shastram. Shastram also cannot interfere with Pratyaksham. Pratyaksham deals with Shariram, Jagat. Shastram deals with you, the conscious. Connecting is your problem. Pratyaksham never says you are Sashariraha. You have body, it doesn't say. You are body, it doesn't say. Body is yours, it doesn't say. It's all your problem. Like sunrise, sunset. It's all your problem. Pratyaksham doesn't say there is sunrise, sunset. It's all your conclusion. So therefore, before gaining knowledge, all this confusion. After gaining knowledge, no confusion. So before gaining knowledge, it is Bandha Avastha. After gaining knowledge, it is Mukta Avastha. Therefore, Ashariratvam is recognized. Ashariratvam is to be recognized. Moksha has to be recognized. Need not be attained. That is the assertion of the Advaita Shastra Parampara. There are more ideas are there. We will see those ideas when we go deal with Upanishad Shastra. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Tat Sad Sri Ram Krishna Arpanamastu.
खेलति ब्रह्माण्डे भगवान् खेलति ब्रह्माण्डे खेलति ब्रह्माण्डे भगवान् खेलति ब्रह्माण्डे भगवान् खेलति ब्रह्माण्डे परमात्माहं परिपूर्णोऽहं परमात्माहं परिपूर्णोऽहं ब्रह्मैवाहमहं ब्रह्मेति ब्रह्मैवाहमहं ब्रह्मेति हेलति ब्रह्माण्डे भगवान् हेलति ब्रह्माण्डे चक्षुश्रुति जिह्वाग्राणि चक्षुश्रुति जिह्वाग्राणि पञ्चविंशतिन्द्रियाणि